sharing in 3, 2, 1. Mommy. You're live.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Wellness Wednesdays here on Celergeneration. You know, as Celergeneration, we are a group of wellness advocates who embrace the power of cell therapy through Celergen. And our goal here is to have everyone live a healthy, happy life. And I'm Betsy, by the way.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Here we are again. It's Wednesday Wellness, and it's another wonderful Wednesday morning. And as you all know, we've been sharing with you some healthy tips on having a healthy lifestyle. I think this is our 7th Wednesday. Can you imagine that? Hi, everyone. If you still remember me, I'm Jeannie, and I'm part of Celergeneration. This Celergeneration is a group of people who embraces the power of cell therapy. And every Wednesday, we are sharing with you the benefits of a Celergen, which is the first and only marine oral cell therapy. And for the past Wednesday, we shared about the 5 factors of having a healthy lifestyle, Betsy. And one of that is proper food, right? And proper supplementation, proper exercise, and how to balance your hormones, and also how to reduce inflammation inside our body.
Right, and also proper sleep. That's so important.
Yes, of course. Did you sleep well today?
Oh, I did. I slept so good.
Yes, sleep is very important. And as we promised last Wednesday that we are going to share with you why Celergen is so powerful, why a lot of people are sharing their marvelous stories about Celergen. They call this a happy pill.
Right. It does make you happy, right?
Wonder pill also.
Could be a wonder pill.
And actually, a lot of people are calling it miracle pill as well.
Well, yes, it can be a miracle pill.
Wow, why is that? But most of all, they call it like a blessing from above.
Of course.
I met a lot of people who took Celergen and they shared their marvelous stories. It's fantastic. And I couldn't be happier. And why it's so powerful? Is there a science behind it? Of course.
Yes, there's always science behind everything. And the best part about this is there's clinical studies, there's medical journals about this super, super antioxidant. But we're here to dig deeper into that one ingredient. But before we start, guys, remember to like this video, like this post, share it, and share it with everyone, because you never know who this could help, right? And of course, smash that like button. And at the end of this, we'll have a trivia question for you. If you answer it correctly, of course, you have to meet the mechanics of it. You win the prize, our special giveaway. I think they'll really enjoy this giveaway this week.
Wow, it's like for how many Wednesday we are giving a fabulous prizes, so guys, don't miss that. And don't worry about the trivia question. It's very, very easy. You can answer that if you listen to Betsy.
Well, of course, you too.
So let's go back to why Celergen is so powerful. Aside from it's why people are sharing all the benefits of it, and why is that so?
Well, because of this one special ingredient that's in it. Is the BioDNA Cellular Marine Complex, right? And it's a super antioxidant.
Wow, guys, this BioDNA Cellular Marine Complex is the main ingredient of Celergen, and there's science behind it. BioDNA is actually, very unique because when you talk about cell therapy, you have to know what is the source.
Yeah, where is so important, right?
Where did it come from, right? Because cell therapy is not new, Betsy.
No, it's
We've
not.
been doing that long time ago, 100 years. It's just now that we talk about it because cells. We are like realizing that cells is very important. It's our body's composed of trillions and trillions of cells, and cells is a very basic unit of life. So it's just right that we need to take care of our
Of
cells,
course,
Betsy.
because everything begins with the cell. If you don't take care of the cells can't take care of you. So love your cells, right? And the other thing, like you said, because of this unique cold extraction technology, it gives us high efficacy for taking this. So one gel cap is enough to power your whole day, right? To
Right.
address all the 5 factors. That one pill.
Yes, exactly. And then when we say cellular marine complex, it's actually came from the DNA of a fish, specifically salmon and herring.
Yeah.
And just like Betsy said, it is from cold extraction. It's very unique because, as we all know, most of the supplements that you can find in the market, they use heat extraction. So this one, this Celergen, which is made in Switzerland, by
Right.
the way, they use cold extraction process, very unique only in Switzerland. So the DNA inside the soft gel
Stays intact.
stays intact.
You're not cooking the
It's
thing.
very potent.
That's
That's why Betsy said just one. She's feeling all the power. Just one soft gel. Can you imagine?
Right.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you take 2?
Yeah.
Oof, we'd be flying
And
high.
speaking of the ingredients, the powerful ingredient of Celergen, this is like synergistically blended.
That's right.
What do you mean, Betsy, by synergistically blended?
Okay, so you can see here that Collagen has 6 components in there, 3 major ones, right? BioDNA being the top
Correct.
one. So people say, well, I can take lutein or I can take grape skin extract or CoQ10,
Right.
but it doesn't matter because if you don't have that BioDNA cellular marine complex, it blending it together to become one,
Yeah.
then that's what makes it so unique. Because if you take it separately from each other, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't do much.
So ang ibig mong sabihin, Betsy, synergistically is like not 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 2 × 2 × 2 like that. So there's a multiplier effect.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, it's very good. And as you said, all these ingredients, has so many benefits in our body. And as we promised, today we're gonna focus on BioDNA cellular marine complex.
Yes.
And what it does to us, it has so many benefits. Just like the common experience of the people who tried Celergen is, wow, it boosted my energy and my stamina, because this is because of the BioDNA cellular marine complex. When you take Celergen, it goes straight to your cells and improves it. That's why you feel that, wow, what is this? Before I'm so tired, and now I have all the energy to do all the things that you are doing, and of course the stamina when you exercise, right?
Right.
And actually, last time we talked about joint pain, because when you work at home, this is very common. And then we actually invited, if you remember, we actually invited my beautiful daughter who is practicing physical therapy. So she said that this is very common when you work at home. So please, guys, be aware of yourselves, because these can cause problem later on. And Celergen helps on relieving joint pain. We talked about that last Wednesday. And stimulate bone growth. Wow, I need this.
I think you've grown enough though.
No, because I feel like I'm still growing. But yes, it will really help. For young people out there or aging people, this is really, really good for our bones. And actually, bone doctors here in the Philippines, sports medicine doctor is highly recommending Celergen. Not only to improve our bones, but also improve, when you are in sports, your performance will be superb. And
Every
actually,
athlete should be taking this then.
yeah, and the fact that Celergen is certified BSCG, am I
Right.
correct? It's BSCG, guys, stands for Banned Substance Control Group. This international company are checking our factory in Switzerland. You know, it's not just once, no, but every time without telling the factory, hey, we're going there, just to say that this Celergen is free from
Drugs.
So guys,
drug free.
drug free. It's very natural.
It
So
reminds me of when we did a what's called the Amazing Race in Singapore last year, and yeah, I'm a senior already. They led
oh
this
really?
group, and we were all on Celergen, and most of us were just like, wow, we had all this energy, and it was really very grueling, and it was hot, and there was so much physical activity, but we were able to improve our performance. Our downtime was lessened, and yeah, we got through it all alive. We came back.
I remember that. She is phenomenal, and you know, you even cross
Yeah.
swimming like for how many an hour you swam? My gosh,
no, it
where did you
wasn't
get that?
100 meters.
Oh, no, not an hour because that's in Singapore. So about 30, 45 minutes, right?
Something like that. And the current was really strong. So, but thank goodness that I was on Celergen, because I don't know how I made it. You know, by the grace of God, it made it, and with the extra boost of performance. Right? So not only that, but it also consolidates dental joints. So if you have dental problems, gum disease, things like that, it'll help improve it. And it also restores your immune cells.
Right.
What I love about this is that, wow, we've been so protected now with this COVID-19.
I'm so protected.
We're so protected. So are you protected out there? You know, this is one way.
Why is that so? Why Celergen? When you're on Celergen, I mean, you are quite protected. You know, when you go out there, and with all these viruses that.
Well, so consider this COVID-19 as a free radical. Also, it's
Yes.
something that bombards your body with all these bad things that happen in your body. So this free radical attacks our cells.
Mhm.
Well, think of Celergen as that super soldier that goes in there and wraps around your cells and protects it. And then when the free radicals come to destroy, bam!
Wow.
They fight back.
So you mean, you know, every day there is a war that's happening inside our
Of
body.
course, yeah. You know,
And you just have to send good soldier every day.
exactly. You know,
And Celergen is our good soldier. I consider that also a super antioxidant that I give my body.
that's right. And you know, it also accelerates healing.
Healing, yes.
Right. It cuts our healing down time. Because I remember when I injured, about last year, I injured my knee, and I was expecting to be down for almost 2 to 3 weeks. But in 3 days, I was able to recuperate and walk again. And it was like amazing, you know?
Wow. So okay din to sa mga, let's say, yung mga nagkaroon ng mga trauma and then kailangan nilang operahan. And Celergen can really help because it helps on healing them faster.
Yeah, di ba meron kang kwento doon, si Mayor?
Oo nga. Yeah, I have a friend, ex-mayor. He doesn't want to be operated because nahihirapan na siyang maglakad. But then somebody told him that pag ikaw nagpa-opera, hindi mo kaya yung pain. Eh, kailangan niyang, I mean, he missed walking a lot, he missed even dancing. And then nung nagpa-opera siya, ano nga nangyari? Sabi niya, what ganon? Magic talaga tong Celergen kasi wala akong na-feel na kahit anong pain.
Oh my God.
And even his doctor was so amazed because the healing is so fast. And next time I'm going to share his story to you guys.
Yes, that's awesome. And then one other thing that this BioDNA does. Remember I told you it protects our cells. Well, it also protects us from radiation. Wow, that's so awesome.
Radiation, yeah.
Yes, radiation. You know, yung chemotherapy, ganun, radiation.
Oh
yan.
yeah, I think
Yung-
you have
yung cellphone natin, radiation din yan.
yeah, everything, you know, electronics, and then we talk about it last Wednesday that, you know, 24 hours we are, you know, with Wi-Fi, and even we want strong Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
And little that we know that this also affects our health. And I think, Betsy, you have a story about Celergen protects from radiation.
Yes,
Right?
yes. Amy, in fact, I met her in Singapore.
Oh yeah, Amy.
Yes.
You met her personally. You actually
Right.
interviewed her.
I did. I
last
interviewed her
time.
because I was so excited to meet someone who was just so full of life, of vibrant after having breast cancer and
Wow.
beating it. And she's been 5 years free of breast cancer now. But you know what the story she was telling me is that when she was going through the darkest moment of her life during the chemotherapy, she wasn't sad at all. She was happy, like it shows in the picture, because her nails were pink, her lips were pink, she had a beautiful smile on her face. And in fact, she said that she didn't feel any weakness at all.
Wow.
You know, like most cancer patients do when they go through chemotherapy, their bones become brittle and they're just weak.
Yeah, and you will lose your hair.
Yeah.
You will feel so down because you don't have energy at all. Para kang, Betsy, pag I know a lot of people who's gone through chemotherapy, para ka talagang lantang gulay.
Oh,
Kasi alam mo yun, yung we know when you gone through that, lahat ng cells natin, no, parang it kills all even the good cells.
yes.
Kasi
that's
ang
the
purpose
problem.
niyan is to take out all the bad cells inside our body. But then, this is amazing, you know, story. And I have a lot of story as well, but I couldn't share that with you.
But
But
you know, today when we asked how she's doing, well, she's back to work. She gets up at 5 every morning because she teaches little children.
yes, she's passionate of teaching
And
that.
but when she was taking Celergen during the time of her chemo, she was taking 2 gel caps a day,
Mhm.
right? Because it regenerated her cells so much. Because like you said, pinapatay rin yung mga good and bad cells.
Yeah, lahat.
Lahat.
So
Hindi,
you will lose your
walang-
hair,
hindi-
your skin will dry, and then your energy will be. You're not gonna have energy at all, and of course, you know your outlook will change. But amazing, Amy, no, she did not experience that at all. So if you guys, if you know someone. Someone who's dear to you, or friends or relatives who are, you know, who have this kind of issue and they can't get away with, you know, going through chemotherapy, share this good news that they will not suffer so much because of Celergen. Their cells will be protected, and it's just amazing.
Right, and that's really her story was just was wonderful. It was great to hear that someone had recovered that well from chemotherapy and is doing really, really well. So next, we have, you know what else that it does, this BioDNA.
Mhm.
Remember we said we had clinical studies. And
Oh yeah, we
medical
have complete
journals.
clinical studies on every ingredients, the effect on BioDNA in our body, and actually with regards to recuperation after exercise, we experienced that. So
Of course,
I
yeah.
remembered when you took Celergen, I said, how come I can exercise more? And then tomorrow, and then tomorrow again. So you never run out of energy. That because of the effect of BioDNA in Celergen. And to think we have this, a lot of people, oh, maybe they're saying, oh, it's only placebo effect. But actually, the company conducted a study on that. And we have people that took Celergen, and then people, just a placebo. So there's no ingredient of
Yeah,
Celergen,
so
right?
it's
So
making
it shows in the clinical studies. If you guys, you want to have a copy of all our clinical studies, you can go to our official websites. We have asiacelergen.com and also swisscelergen.com.
Yes, and you know, in athletes especially, they tested it more than a lot of athletes, and they were able to recuperate a lot faster. You know, just like people, I know, heard stories of people going to the Spartan race. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Oh my gosh. It's so grueling. I remember one year I had to cover the Spartan race, and it was full of obstacles. And it takes about 4 to 6 hours to complete that race.
I see.
Could you imagine that? And those athletes were just done.
So aside from recuperation after exercise, we
you know,
have other clinical studies like osteoarthritis,
That's
which
right.
is very common. So guys, if you happen to know, people, especially your loved ones with osteoarthritis, Celergen can really help. It's because we have clinical studies about it.
Yes. And people who have this have significant improvement. Like this study shows, look, when they completely relieved, it was 21%. And those who improved physical performance was 83%. Now, where
almost 84%.
Yeah, almost
That's
84%.
amazing.
That is amazing. So if you're feeling these aches and pains like the joint pain, this BioDNA cellular marine complex will really do its job.
Yeah.
And finally, we come to my journey here. This is me. You remember I talked about myself. This is me when I started, before I started Celergen. Exactly 2 years from now. Look, that was you introducing me to Celergen.
Yeah, it's like you're entirely different now.
Yeah.
You're a lot better.
Well, thank you. So by December 2019, well, actually on September 2018, I weighed about 168 pounds. I had a lot of joint pain. I was always in pain. That's why I'm masungit. So people who masungit probably have pain. They have pain everywhere. I was lethargic. I was depressed. And I gained a lot of weight. So by December 2019, that's been about 18 months on Celergen, right? 18 months on Celergen. I was down to 128 pounds. I was a lot happier, and I had a new outlook in life. But of course, it wasn't just taking Celergen, okay, guys? Because remember that you have to address all of the 5 important factors of a healthy lifestyle. Celergen handles all 5. You just need one, and that's Celergen, right? So it gives you good sleep, definitely, right? You eat the nutritious food and supplement, which is Celergen, of course. It balances your hormones, right? Increases your immunity, and you get the energy to exercise. But what about you? Let me hear your story.
My story. Well, guys, I'm on it for 7 years now, and I'm happier than ever. And just like last week, I've celebrated my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday again!
And yes, every year I feel younger and younger.
Well, that's
not like before. Like, every year, oh my gosh, and I feel like I'm deteriorating. But I'm glad Celergen helped me in maintaining my health, especially my weight, and I'm not losing and I'm not gaining, so just enough, and my energy is superb, and I'm always positive. I love the feeling. I just can't imagine myself without Celergen. And I love the feeling of sharing it to others, and I can see the improvement that they are, getting healthier and happier. And I just want you guys to feel it as well. Sleeping is so important, and I love sleeping as well, and even a short period of like few hours of sleep, but that you sleep well, and that's deep. And when we are sleeping, we're recuperating, we're regenerating ourselves, and that's really important. So guys, my story is can be your story as well, and can really improve your life in terms of health, and especially nowadays that health, we are realizing that health is very important, because when you lose that, it will take time to get it back. And we have to realize that health is the number one thing. You are the number one thing. Why? Because when you lose your health, your job, your family, what you call business, whatever, it will become. So take care of your health. It's the number one thing. And I'm glad I did it. So me, I have 5 grown-up kids already. And I know they're going to be healthy because, of course, they're in good hands. And I just love the feeling.
Yeah, well, me too.
And I'm so glad that you.
Well, actually, to tell you, there was a time where I did not take Celergen for about 3 weeks. Yeah, I wanted to see what it would do. Oh my gosh. It's not like you stop taking Celergen and you just
drastically go back to your...
It's like I didn't feel anything until the 3rd week, and I go, oh, I'm losing my energy. What is wrong with you? And I remembered, okay, it's time to go back on Celergen, because I wanted to see if it was all placebo effect.
Yeah,
right?
It's all in your mind.
No, but some of the aches didn't come back, but the energy level wasn't there. I wasn't sleeping right. And my body knew it. It was telling me, hey, where's my Celergen?
You will just miss, the quality life that you experience when you are on Celergen. And I know that. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends, and then when they stop and they come back, they say, I miss the feeling, because the quality life means like you can do anything that you want.
Right.
You're on top of your game.
Yeah, and at my age, senior, there's a lot of
age
things.
Is just a number.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of things that people around my age are already like on a walker or can't walk up and down the stairs, and here I am wanting to go scuba diving.
Yeah, I met you when you were like, with a trolley, because you cannot walk, and now you can dance. And that's what I meant by quality life. You're free to do whatever you love to be doing. You want to travel, you want to dance, you want to do some sports. And for me, that's really quality life. And that, guys, that's why we want to share this information with you, because we care about you. We want you also to experience what we are having experienced, and a lot of people as well. Actually, Celergen is available in 27 countries already. And here in Asia, we are already like 14 countries in Asia.
Right.
And here in the Philippines, we are very happy that it's here. It's here now. Celergen is already going on 7 years, right?
Right.
We just going on 7 years.
Last June.
So fast.
Last June, we celebrated our 6th anniversary. And look, it's Burr months already. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas, and they're playing Christmas songs.
Anyway, so do you have the trivia question?
Oh, yes, of course. So it's that time of the end of the show now, and here's a trivia question. Hopefully you guys were listening. Okay, here we go. All right. Celergen is pharmaceutical grade, which is 100% certified drug-free. Remember? We said that. And it carries the BSCG rating. Can you tell me what the meaning of BSCG is? Okay, We're going to be waiting for you.
BSCG.
BSCG. Remember you
we
said that?
We mentioned that.
Yes,
right?
of course you mentioned that. That was the one thing that you mentioned. But you can also look it up. Okay, come on. Let's see.
BSCG certified, guys. So this is Celergen is very natural, and you can assure of the highest quality.
All right, Angie got it correctly.
What is it?
Banned substance control group. Very good. Yes, that's what guarantees that Celergen is 100% drug-free.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Angie. And I'm sure you're very happy to get that.
Right. So next Wednesday, we will talk about in details about the second powerful ingredient of Celergen, which is the Peptide-E collagen.
Yes, the Peptide-E collagen. That is correct.
So what did we learn today? The BioDNA cellular marine complex is the main ingredient of Celergen. That's why no wonder, no, when you are on Celergen, you are energetic, you're full of stamina, you're happy, you're no joint pain, just like what happened to me. No, I have a bone problem. I have scoliosis, and Celergen really greatly helped me with that. So it's pain-free. If you want to have a pain-free life, Celergen is for you.
Yes. And so we come to a close at the end of our program. And thank you so much for everyone watching out there to be careful and stay safe. Okay, stay protected. Celergen is one way of doing it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message us at Celergeneration. We'll be glad to help you out. Okay, so remember, take care of yourselves and your cells will take care of you. Stay blessed. And I'm Betsy.
And this is Jeannie. So if you want to be on top of your world, Celergen is for you. And remember, health is wealth. See you guys next Wednesday. And thank you for being with us today.
And please invite more people. This could help them enhance their healthy life, have a healthy living, right? All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.